Virgo, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. We're using the This Might Hurt Tarot this week. And we're looking at questions of surface and beneath. So, for your present situation, we're going to look at what's kind of the surface reason for the present situation for you right now, and what's the underlying reason, what's the more deeper, kind of less obvious reasons here for what's going on right now. Actually, I did that wrong. Let me do one more break here. My apologies, Virgo. All right, so your surface reasons, your underlying reasons, and let's look at where you're at right now. I just did Leo and they got these two cards as well in different placements, but all right, let me adjust these so you can see everything. So, Virgo, underlying reasons. Leo also had this in a different context. So these three cards. So there may be strong Leo placement for you, Virgo, or there may be a Leo involved in your situation. I'm not sure. The Eight of Swords. This is sort of how we trap ourselves, how we keep ourselves bound to small thinking, to situations that we've outgrown, to relationships that aren't serving us and that are in fact harming us. We keep ourselves small. We keep ourselves bound in circumstances that are not helping us. And so there may be a sense of your present situation having something to do with what you're accepting and have come to believe is your lot in life that really isn't. It's an illusion, and it's a matter of your perception being shifted to see where your value lies and how much value you truly possess, and then demanding that others acknowledge that. So this is the surface reason. The underlying reason, the deeper reason, the one that maybe you don't talk about, the one that perhaps you're not even aware of, has to do with the Hermit energy. And this is intentionally isolating oneself, sort of keeping yourself separate from society, keeping yourself away in order to go deep, in order to understand what you really feel. To seek knowledge, to try to find through your inner working and your inner world that spark of hope that you're missing, that sense of faith in a better future. And so let's take a look at your present situation and see how that's reading here. We have the Tower, the Moon, and the Seven of Wands. There's a sense of a real fundamental shift in your bedrock here, some event out of your control that has really made you feel shaken, has made you feel that everything has changed. It is no longer going to be possible for things to be the same. This could be a big thing or a small thing, but the impact, when I say thing, I should say event, big event or a small event, but the impact is significant for you. It's huge for you because it makes the way you see your world different. And the Moon is always speaking to two things for me. It's this sense of not being able to see clearly all the answers you would like to. You need to make choices and you need to live your life with ambiguity, with unknowns, with shadows. And the only way through that situation And being able to go on is to trust your intuition, to feel your way through the darkness. This card can also speak to kind of a conflict between the tame side of yourself and the wild side of yourself. Feeling like, I need to fit in here and I need to do what's expected of me. Meanwhile, at the same time, also feeling I want to break free. I don't want these restrictions. And the Seven of Wands is this very tenacious energy, which I think comes up for you, Virgo, quite often in my readings, which is the sense that there are battles to be fought, and I stand firmly on my territory, and I will defend it. And there are others that are meant to be here with me, helping in this fight, and they have yet to show up. But that doesn't matter, because I'm here, and I will not let this hill go. This is mine. This is my territory. And I believe what I believe, and I will defend it. I will defend my place. I will defend my people. I will defend my ideas, whether you're here to get my back or not. So it's a very independent, resilient energy, beautiful energy, and yet potentially exhausting when it goes on for too long. So there's a sense here of some event has occurred and it's left so many question marks, and you're really feeling a little alone in this. Like you feel like others should be helping, and they're not there. They're not giving you the answers you need. They're not providing the support that you deserve. And so on the surface, you may be feeling like, I'm in this situation because I've let myself get here. I didn't do this, or I should have this, or I should have that. A lot of self-recrimination may be coming into this conversation around the present situation that you're in. But I think that's just your go-to. You assume that it must be something to do with you that has put this situation into being, but it's not. In this case, I feel like it's something bigger. The tower isn't you. You cannot control the tower. You can control your Seven of Wands response. You can accept the unknowns and don't let them paralyze you, but it's not your fault that you're here. And I think that is, if you get into this space, this energy, and you stay there too long, it will cloud you. It will take your energy, it will sap your energy away from you. And it won't let you get to here, which is a beautiful energy to address the situation. This is you listening to your inner voice. This is you doing your research. This is you figuring out how to move forward after everything has changed. So I think I'll leave it there for you, Virgo. I think you have what you need. You just need to be a bit more kind to yourself, perhaps, and not definitely acknowledge if you feel that you have been holding yourself prisoner in some way, or holding yourself back, or letting yourself be tied to things that don't serve you. But I think the larger message I'm seeing here is that you're dealing with a difficult situation, a really difficult situation. And you have in you the wisdom and the strength to find answers if you don't get too deeply mired in self-shaming, essentially. So I'll leave it there, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing this time and supporting the channel. And we'll see you next week. Blessings.